Mr. Clelland here from Clelland Maths. So we're doing a live lesson today on simultaneous equations in National 5 Maths. Hopefully you find this useful. Hopefully you're joining. Remember, the reason we're doing a live lesson is because I'm starting live lessons every single week, and you can join now. Just join this channel, click memberships and join to join. Before we get into the actual video lesson today, and welcome to this, remember you can watch this after the fact as well. So if you didn't join the stream, it will be live straight away. But first, we'll have a word from our sponsors, and then we'll get straight into the stream with no interruptions. Let's go. It's sponsored by Lecky, the educational publisher for Scotland. Today we're going to look at practice workbooks for National 5 and Higher Maths. These are just £5.59 when you use the discount code ClellandMaths at leckyscotland.co.uk, and these are excellent because we have lots of questions topic by topic by topic. So as you're working through the year, you can revise and practice any topic you want and make sure you are comfortable with that topic. But also when it gets towards exam season, a practice exam paper right at the end to make sure you're ready for your exams. Just £5.59 when you use the discount code ClellandMaths. The links are in the description and down below. Solve algebraic with these systems of equations. 2x plus 3y equals 4 and 3x minus y is 17. So I'll just make the y's the same because its bottom one is 1y and the top is 3y. So times them by 3. 2x plus 3y equals 4 and 3 3's is 9x minus 3y equals 51. I can add because the y's have different signs, plus and minus, to get 11x equals 55, and so x is 5. Now subbing in, I'll just sub it at the top. So we've got 2 5's is 10, plus 3y equals 4. So I'll take away 10 for both sides. 3y is minus 6, and divide by 3, y is minus 2, and we're done there. Example 2, find algebraic with a point of intersection between these two lines. So I need to make the y's the same, always make the y's the same. So I'm going to times the top one by 3 and the bottom one by 4. And then we can say we've got 3 3's is 9x, 3 4's is 12y equals 3, 4 5's is 20x, 4 3's is 12y, and 4 9's is 36. And now the y's are the same, so we take away instead of add. So I'm going to do, let's call this equation 1 and 2. I'll do 2 take away 1, because that will give me a positive x, 11x. 36 minus 3 is 33. So dividing by 11, we get 3. So now we need to find our y, so I'll just sub into one of them. Let's say this one. So 3 times 3 straight away is 9, minus 4y equals 1. Taking the 9 over, it becomes minus 9. So 1 minus 9 is minus 8. Dividing by 4, we get 2. A minus divided by a minus is a plus. And we're done there. Okay, let's try another. Example 3. SQA National 5 Maths 2015, Paper 1, Question 11. Solve algebraic with a system of equations. So we have got, make the y's the same possibly. So times by 5 and times by 2. 5 3's is 15x. 5 2's is 10. Y, and then we've got 17 times 5. Well, 5 10's is 50, 5 7's is 35, that makes 85. 2 2's is 4x, 2 5's is 10y, and 2 4's is 8. Y's are the same, so take away to get 11x. 85 minus 8 is 75, 76, 77. And we can divide by 11 to get 7. And now we move into our y's, so we'll just sub into here. 3 7's is 21, plus 2y equals 17. So I can take away the 21 to get minus 4, and divide by 2 to get minus 2, and we're done there. And if you want to join this channel, remember, all you have to do is to click on membership and join the channel for $8.99 a month, and you'll get at least one live stream, National 5, higher apps, advanced higher maths, anything you're studying. So if you want to do that, please do. Okay, we're back. So it's example 4, SQA National 5 Maths 2018, Paper 1, Question 3. Solve these systems of equations. Let's make the x's the same to be on the safe side. So times by 6, times by 4. 6 4's is 24x. 6 5's is 30y. and 6 3s is minus 18. That's fine. 4 6s is 24x, 4 2s is 8y, well, minus, and that equals 20. So with these ones, the signs are the same, so we can take away. So 30 minus minus 8 is 38y. And minus 18 minus 20 is minus 38. Well, that looks okay now. So y is minus 1. So we've got 4x plus 5y is minus 3. 4x, 5 times 1 is 5, minus 5 equals minus 3. Oh yeah, there you go. So 4x is 5 minus 3, which is 2. So x is 2 over 4, which is a half. And we're done there. Example 5. HB National by Maths 2021 P1 question 7. Solve algebraic with a system of equations. So we've got 5c plus 2d and 4c minus 3d. So times by 3 and times by 2. 3 5s is 15c. 3 2s is 6d. And 3 4s is 12. 2 4s is 8c. 2 3s is minus 6d. And 2 times 17 is 34. So 15 plus 8 is 23c. And then 34 plus 12 is 46. So c is 2. Now we can sub in. 2 4s is 8, minus 3d is 17. So take away 8 from 17 to get 9. And then divide by minus 3 to get minus 3. And we're done there. 6. SQA National 5 Maths 2023 Paper 1 Question 3. Solve the algebraic with a system of equations. So we have got times by 2 and times by 3 to make the y's the same. 2 2s is 4x. 2 3s is 6y. 2 8s is 16. And then 3 5s is 15x. 3 2s is 6y. And 3 2s is minus 6. Signs are the same, so we're taking away. So I'll do bottom take away top. 15 take away 4 is 11x. And minus 6 minus 16 is minus 22. So x is minus 2 because you divide by 11. We'll sub into this one. 2 times minus 2 is minus 4. Plus 3y equals 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. And then divide by 3 gets 4 back. Example 7. Solve algebraic with a system of equations. Same thing over and over again. This is HB National 5 Maths 2024. This time, paper 1, question 7. So times by, let's say, 2 and 7 to make 14 R's. So that's 4p. 2 7s is 14R. And 2 11s is 22. And then 7 3s is 21p. 7 2s is 14R. And 7 4s is 28. So now what we can do with this is we can add, because the signs are different. 25p equals 50. So p equals 50 divided by 25, which is 2. And I'll just sum into the top one. 2 2s is 4, minus 7r equals 11. So minus 7r equals 11. And then I need to take away 4, which is 7. So r is minus 1 because you divide by minus 7. And we're done there. Example 8. 2 families buy cinema tickets. Mr. Taylor buys 2 adults and 2 child for $23.50. Mrs. Cloud is 1 adult and 3 child for $20.25. Write down 2 equations and solve them. So this is your usual writing equations. So that's A and C for adults. So 2 adults and 2 child equals $23.50. And we can use a calculator, it says. And 1 adult, that's A, plus 3 children, that's 3C, is £20.25. So we want to make the A's of the C's the same. Well, it's easy to make the A's the same in this case, sorting by 2 on the bottom. So I've got 2A plus 2C equals £23.50. And then we've got 2A again plus 6C equals £40.50. So now we can take away, because the signs are the same, taking away bottom from bottom minus top. 6 minus 2 is 4c. And then we don't want to work this out, so we'll just get a calculator. £40.50 minus £23.50, I should say minus, equals 17. So c is 17 divided by 4, which is 4.25. And now we need to sub that into one of our equations. So equations we've got A plus 3c, A plus 3 times 4.25 equals 20.25. So A plus, well, we need to work out the times sum, so we might as well just do it. 4.25 times 3 is 12.75 equals 20.25. So to work out A, we finally take away, because the opposite of add is take away. 20.25 minus 12.75, and we get 7.5. Now we can't leave our answer like that because we wanted the cost of an adult and child, so you'll just say child ticket, for instance, equals pound sign £4.25, adult ticket equals £7.50. And we're done there. Okay, SQA National 5 Maths 2016 Paper 1 Question 9 had this one. Charlie's making costumes for a school show. One day he made 2 cloaks and 3 dresses, and the total amount of material used was 9.6. Write down an equation. The following day he makes some more cloaks and dresses. We have to write down another equation, and then we have to calculate. So if we've got 2 equations to write down, it is always simultaneous equations. Okay, so part A, 2 cloaks plus 3 dresses equals 9.6. Part B says 3 cloaks and 4 dresses, and that equals 13.3. So now simultaneous equations for part C. So I'll times the top by 4 and the bottom by 3 to get 2 new equations with 12D in it. So that is 4 2s is 8C, 4 3s is 12D, and then being careful, 4 6s, 4 5s is 20, 4 6s is 24, carry 2, 4 9s is 36, 37, 38. So we get 38.4 for the first one. And then 3 3s is 9C plus 12D. And 3 times 3 is 9. That's a 9. 3 1s is 3. And I'll just do bottom take away top. So if I call that in 2 and 1, we could do 2 take away 1 to get our equations because the signs are the same. 9 minus 1 is 8C. And then 39.9 minus 38.4. Well, 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 8 is 1. And we've not 3 minus 3 is 0. So we've worked out our C. So we'll just sub in. So I'll just pick the first equation. 2C it says, that's 3, 2 1.5s, plus 3D equals 9.6. Taking away 3, 3D is 6.6. So D is 2.2 if we divide by 3. But again, we can't leave it like that. So cloak and dress, this is material. So material. 1.5 and 2.2. And let's just check our units, probably square meters. Yep, square meters. So we just type in meters squared, and we're done there. SQA National 5 Maths 2019 Paper 1 Question 8. John bought 7 bags of cement, 3 bags of gravel. The weight was 215. Write down an equation. Shona bought 5 bags of cement, 4 bags of gravel. The weight was 200. Write down an equation and solve. So let's do part A. 7 cement plus 3G gravel is 215. Part B, 5 cement and 4 gravel equals 200. Part C, calculate the weight of a bag of cement and a bag of gravel. So solve these simultaneously. So I'll just times the top by 4 and times the bottom by 3 to get the G's equal to 12 the same. 4 7s is 28C, 4 3s is 12G, and 4 times 215, well, 4 200s is 800s, and 4 15s is 60, so we're on 860. 3 5s is 15C, 3 4s is 12G, and then we've got 3 200s is 600. Signs are the same on G, so I'm going to take away. 28 minus 15, well, that is 16, 17, 18 makes 13C. And 860 minus 600 is 260. Well, 13 goes into 26 twice, so C is 20. Now we just sub into any equation, so I'll just pick, let's say, the bottom one because 200 looks easier to deal with. So 5C, that's 100, 5 times 200, 5 times 20, sorry, is 100, plus 4G equals 200. Take away 100 then to get 100, and then divide by 4 to get 25. So Cement, bag cement weighs 20 kg. Bag of gravel weighs 25 kg. And we're done there. SQA National 5 Maths 2022 Paper 2 Question 4. And it says, Moira buys 4 mangoes and 3 apples at the fruit shop. The total cost is $4.25. Write down an equation. All right, let's just do that. 4 mango, 3 apple, 4.25. And this is paper 2, remember, so I can use a calculator. Question B. Sammy buys 5 mangoes and 2 apples, and it's £4.70. Write down an equation. Just done that. Question C. Solve algebraically the cost of an angle and a mango and an apple. So with to simultaneously, I usually make the second letters the same if I can. So I'm going to make them 6 by times them by 2 and times them by 3. So what's that give me? Well, that gives me 8m, 6a, be very careful. 2 425s is 850. Use a calculator if you fancy. 3 5s is 15m. 3 2s is 6a. And 3 nothings is nothing. 3 7s is 21. And 3 4s is 12, 13, 14. £10. Now, if you're not confident that is correct, just grab your calculator. £4.70. Make sure you can type into your calculator, not like me, times 3, and you get 14.1 or £14.10. So now the a's are the same, so I'm going to take away. I'm going to do bottom, take away top to not get negatives. 2 take away 1. 15 take away 8 is 7m. And again, I can't be bothered really thinking about it, so I'll get my calculator and do £14.10 minus £8.50 to get 5.6 or £5.60. So that means that m equals, well, I need to divide by 7. Well, I know 7 eighths is 56, so that's 0.80. Now we sub into one of our equations, so I'll just pick the top one. 4m, well, 4 times 0.80, again, if you're not confident, 4 times 0.80 is 3.2 plus 3a, and the top was 4.25. So now I need to do 4.25 minus 3.2. That'll be 1.05, but if you're not confident, 4.25 minus 3.2, 1.05. And then divide that by 3 again. Wherever you're not confident, you just can't be bothered. Calculator is your friend, 0.35. So A is 0.35, but that does not answer the question because the question is asking me, what's the cost? Well, that's in pounds, so I can say cost of a mango, cost of an apple, 0.80, so I can put a pound sign, or you can write 80 pence if you prefer, one or the other. You don't need both. 0.35 or 35 pence for the marks, and we're done there. Okay, SQA National 5 Maths 2017, Paper 1, Question 13. The graph shows 2 straight lines with these equations. Find the point of intersection. Point of intersection means the same as solving them simultaneously. So you just solve them simultaneously, but you write your answer as a point. Brackets x, y. So let's just write the equations down. 3x minus y equals 2. And x plus 3y equals 19. So I'll make the y's the same by times in the top by 3. 9x minus 3y equals 6. And we've still got x plus 3y is 19. Signs are different, so that means we add to get 10x. And 19 plus 6 is 25. Dividing by 10, then we get 2.5. Double check your work, especially if you get a decimal, so I'll just double check this. If I've written everything down right, 3x minus y is 2, x plus 3y is 19, 3 3's is 9, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, add, because we're definitely not taken away, 9 plus 1 is 10, and 19 plus 6 is 2.5, right? So now we'll sub in. We've got 2.5 plus 3y equals 19. 19 minus 2 is 17. I know what I did. 16.5 instead of 17.5. And now I can divide by 3. 3 5s is 15. Carry 1. 3 5s is 15. That's better. Once again, if you ever make a mistake, and I make them all the time, by the way, it's just when you see my videos, I edit it out constantly. You should always just check if you're getting something funky, a weird answer, just slow down a little bit, go back and check, see what's the problem, if you can find it. If not, just keep going and get as many marks as you can. So there we go. Point of intersection is 2.5, 5.5. Okay, SQA National 5 Maths 2014, Paper 2, Question 3. Two groups of people go to a theatre. Bill buys tickets for 5 adults and 3 children, and the total cost is 158.25. Write down in this equation. So 5 adults, 3 children, 158.25. Question B, Ben buys tickets for 3 adults, 2 children, equals 98. Calculate the cost of an adult and child ticket. So solve them simultaneously. So I'll make the C's the same. So times 3 to get 6, times 2 to get 6, 2 5s is 10A, 2 3s is 6C, and 158.25 is an easy double-ish, but we might as well just use this. £316.50. And the next one, 3 3s is 9A, 3 2s is 6C, and 3 98s. Again, I could probably do that one, but calculator, 294. So now we need to take away, because the signs are the same, to get A equals 316.50 minus 294. 22.50. 22.5 it actually says, so I'll write that down. Let's sub into the bottom one because the numbers are smaller. So we've got 3 times 22.5. Let's just check that. That's 67.5. So we've got 67.5 plus 2c equals 98. So we'll do 98 minus 67.5. Oops. 30.5. So 2c is 30.5. Divide by 2 then. 15.25. We need to answer the question. This is about ticket prices. So an adult ticket would be £22.50 and a child ticket, we are on £15.25. And we're done there. Okay, this has been Clelland Maths. Today we've done the whole of National 5 Maths Simultaneous Equations in this live stream. Hopefully you found that useful. If you did, just give it a like, give it a subscribe, maybe even join the channel. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye.